I discovered a very interesting preview from the developers of Poppy Playtime that contradicts itself and is full of mystery and conjecture. Amidst the riddles and mysteries inherent in this game, unraveling the preview may be the key to understanding the game. Hi, everyone. It's Dylan Theory with you. 4 weeks ago, the creators of Poppy Playtime released a new music video on their official channel with the title Sleep Easy. If you haven't seen it, the video itself sings about how all the little toys want freedom, they want liberation and rest their souls. The content of the video is just as interesting, but what caught my eye the most was the preview. It shows almost all of the key characters of Poppy Playtime, but they're positioned very oddly. At least in that seemingly good Kissy Missy is standing next to Catnap. And older animatronics like Boxy Boo and Haggy Waggy stand off to the side. Maybe it's just differentiating the old parts from the new, showing how the game developers have progressed a lot in terms of storytelling. But I think it's a different case altogether. It's probably some sort of hidden hint of what's to come in Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. In the 4th chapter of Poppy Playtime, we will probably be told more about the fate of smiling critters and small toys in general. I thought so because this preview shows 3 small toys, namely Kickin' Chicken, Dog Day, PJ Pug. In Part 3, we are given quite a bit of information about them and the other toys that were in the video I mentioned above. We're also told more about Poppy herself. Why is she locked in a glass box in the preview, even though she has been freed since the first part of the chapter? Why did Prototype imprison her there instead of killing her? My theory is that Poppy is an image of Elliot Ludwig's daughter, and as you know in the last video, I talked about how Elliot Ludwig may have been the Prototype. This explains why Poppy was the first toy to be produced. Elliot was grieving the death of his daughter and wife, so he took his daughter's appearance as a prototype for Poppy to make him feel better in some way. But this was not enough for Elliot, and soon he decided to make a deal with the devil to allow him to transfer the souls of children into toys. And so one day it happened. Elliot began to do experiments on children, trying to learn how to transfer the souls of children into toys. As we know, the first successful experiment was Poppy, and now his daughter has come back to life in the body of a small doll. Poppy saw everything from the beginning to the end, saw all the horrors that created her father, and the toys created by him, as she herself calls, Funtime, was a senseless massacre. That's why Prototype didn't kill Poppy, because he still had his father's feelings, and it hurt him to kill his own daughter. That's why he locked her in there. Poppy was angry and wanted to stop her father from doing evil things and killing animatronics whose souls are imprisoned in these big toys. Apparently, Poppy and her father, Elliot Ludwig, were not on good terms during her lifetime, and against the backdrop of all the horrors of the factory, the relationship heated up, and Poppy wanted to kill her father to stop the massacre and find a way to release the souls of the children and find peace. But back to the preview and what happens in Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. More specifically to the reveal of the little toys and smiling critters, most of the little toys have formed an alliance and can eat people and attack in droves. And it makes sense. These little toys could never kill a human alone. Perhaps it was these small toys that were the next successful experiments after Poppy, and then Elliot gradually transferred the souls into increasingly larger bodies. Namely, the first were smiling critters, Catnap, and then Haggy Waggy and the rest. So far, of the big Smiling Critters toys, we have only been shown Dog Day, as well as Catnap. It is in the 4th installment that the Smiling Critters lineup will be revealed, showing us the new members, and maybe they will even join us and become our allies. Why do I think that? Because as we'll recall, the little toys finished Dog Day by crawling into his innards and eventually started stalking the player. It seems that, at one point, Smiling Critters, or rather their larger version, somehow mocked regular small toys or even small versions of themselves, due to which Prototype then promised them that they would take revenge on them if they helped him. There are also quite a few theories floating around online about what will happen in Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. One of them is that after the elevator ride down at the end of Chapter 3, our next location will be the location of Poppy Playtime, or the room where the surviving children are, and maybe Stella Gaber is in one of the rooms where the surviving children are sitting. Stella Gaber was responsible for the experiments. In the game, it was possible to find documents with instructions for the employees. Start by reporting to the control station. Always keep at least 20 yards away from Mommy Longlegs. The train will arrive with the children at 8 a.m. All children will gather inside the PlayStation at the same time. The order of games should be musical memory, Whack-a-waggy, then statues. A series of bridges and doors from the control station should lead you into each game. Long-legged mom can help escort children to each game. Only one child should play a game at a time. Children who are not playing games will wait at the PlayStation. Play equipment is available for entertainment. Record each child's actions corresponding to each game. Musical memory, self-control, memory pattern, recognition. Whack-a-wuggy, hand-eye coordination, reaction time. Statues, agility, strength, speed. After the children leave, return to the control station. Give all reports to Ms. Stella Greiber to sort out. Now, congratulations on finishing watching my video. If you liked it, you can watch more.